Hi, I want to just get you started on today's lab. So let me share my screen. And I'm going to go to Canvas. Also open this lab. All right, so if we go to Canvas, go here, let me grab a lab. All right, so what we're going to do is we need to open remote desktop because we're going to connect to our server now using remote desktop. And I have a sheet of paper with your server IP address on here, but basically you're going to put in the IP address. I want you to show more options. For the username, put administrator. Click allow me to save credentials. Click on the local resource. We don't need the printer. And then under advanced, where it says warn me, just put connect and don't warn me. Then come back over here and save this as your server RDP and then click save, right? Then cancel out of that. And now you should have this server RDP on your desktop. So now you have to do to connect is just double click. And it's going to ask you the first time about connecting because it's unknown. Click don't ask me again and it will connect here. Right? And it's going to ask you for the password, which is CNET58 exclamation point. And it's going to go ahead and log you into the server. All right. Now, one of the first things I want you to do is go to the desktop. So I'm going to come in here and go into the personalize and change this from the default background from a picture to a solid color and select a red color because that way you know this is your host server. All right. So if you ever see red, that means don't do anything on here. You're not going to do anything on this actual machine. All right. So the other thing I want you to do, you can close the server manager for now, is go into your C Windows System 32 folder and find the sysprep folder, which is right here. Okay. Then you're going to right click, properties, security, advanced, and then change the owner. So we're going to change this owner to the administrator. Okay. So once that's there, click OK, click OK, click OK. Then we're going to come back in here, properties, security. Now we're going to hit the group or names to edit the permissions. We're going to edit, and we want to edit the administrators group and give it full control. Then we're going to hit apply, click yes, click continue, 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 and OK. And OK, OK. Then open the sysprep folder and delete that file. That way we're not going to accidentally sysprep our host machine, which is very, very bad. All right. So all this is in the lab, so you'll see that. And then we have to do one other thing. We have to modify the group policy. So if we come in here and run gpedit.msc, and then it's under computer configuration. So let's make this full screen so we can see it. And then Windows settings, and then security, administrative templates, sorry. So we want administrative templates, network, and then this landman workstation. We need to enable insecure logons, okay? So make that enabled, and then you're good to go there. All right, and then finally, the next thing I want you to do is to come back into Server Manager, and we want to add the role and feature, and we're going to add Hyper-V. So click Add Hyper-V, Add Feature, and then Next, Next, Next. Make sure whatever Intel adapter it shows here, check it so it can build a public switch for us, and then next, and then next, next, install. All right, and that will get you going on the things we have to do for our server. Now, while this is running, let's run over to our file share. And open the share. Password CNET58, CNET58. Go into CNET58, and then we want to grab the CentOS, server, and Win10. So I'm going to copy those. I'm going to go on to my folder here, ISOs, and paste those. So while Hyper-V is installing, we'll get this copied over at the same time. All right, and then that gets you to like page 10 of the lab, and then you're ready to start building some VMs. So I'm gonna stop that, and that should be enough to get you going in lab 8, which is the start of our Hyper-V experience. All right, so take care, and I'll see you in class.